All right, guys, we're going live now. Amina, we're catching you all of what you're doing.
Oh shoot. I'm like
Oh,
filing my nails. Okay.
also they can see us now, Tara.
Yes, yes, we are live, guys.
Oh,
Welcome to After Happily Ever After, the after show, episode 4, and we're joined with cast members Tina Price, Amina, and Pamela. We also invited Gary, whom you may not know, but I was hoping you guys would get to know him here, and so hopefully he'll jump on at some point. But there's a little confusion with little mix up with the LA time. So, welcome, ladies.
hey.
It's like a
What's
ladies'
that?
night.
I
Amina,
know.
I thought for sure you would have red wine. What the
Oh
heck are
man,
you drinking?
You know what? The only reason I don't have it is because I'm out of. I drank my last little bit of my bottle last night, and so I'm having tea.
Okay, so this is the last little bit of my bottle right here.
I'm jealous.
Tina, what are you drinking? Oh, champagne. Pam, what are you drinking?
Girl, you know my tea is on the stove, so
Oh my
no,
God. Not
champagne.
not the tea is on the stove. Guys, look, first of all, thank you guys for being here. I know I appreciate you guys coming onto the show, and like I really just want to talk about the experience. I feel like so much happened in the house, and we just never, I'm sure that they can't show everything, obviously. And so I just wanted to create another platform for us to like really talk about just the things that happened in the house, like our experiences, and just kind of like the process. What was this process like for you? I mean, I know we've done TV before, but if this process was a bit different for you, please feel free to share it. So, but I guess that question we can jump in with Tina and Pam. What was this process from, process to the house for you? What did that look like?
From the what was the question?
The process of being cast and after Happily Ever After to arriving at the house.
Okay, so I was originally I received an email like in 2020 before COVID to do a dating show. I went through this whole thing of like, I had to answer these questions about what I would like to date, what I need in a guy, what I see in a guy, all that. So COVID happened. We didn't do the show. They hit me up. Was it 2022? Like January-ish, they hit me up and was like, "Are you still interested?" I'm like, "Hey, sure, let's, whatever." Fast forward, we get like to the hotel area. Now I'm excited because in my mind, I'm thinking, "Oh, I'm about to be in a house with like a lineup of guys. They found like the perfect guy for me. I'm gonna be able to pick." I even had reached out to the producers and was like, "Hey, that was 2 years ago. Like my type has changed. Can we change that around so we can get a new round of guys?"
Oh, that is hilarious.
The show was about
my type has changed.
My type has changed. You guys,
wow,
nice in there for me. No, and then I got there, and then they're like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's exes picking you and to get in the house," and I'm just like, "What?" But I mean, I was down. I was like, "All right, let's do it."
So Tina, you didn't know until you came to Lexington that you were gonna.
10 minutes before I was about to walk into the mixer. In my mind, I'm still thinking, "Oh, we just probably got to compete to get in the house with these guys." And I'm just thinking, it's just guys, lineup of guys. No, I was the lineup.
Look, that's the first thing in reality TV. There's always a twist. It's never quite what they say.
Right?
Not quite.
I was like, did I not ask enough questions here? Like, I was so confused. I'm like, how did I get here? What? Wrong show?
And so basically, I mean, just for those of you who have not watched the show, if you haven't had an opportunity, the show is set up where you have these ex couples that move into a house, and basically their exes. There's one person in the old relationship that's going to date, and there's another person that's going to vet people for the ex to date. So with that being said, we have to have people for options for us to date. So Tina was a single. She came in the house she was a dater, like a single. What is that? What are they called? Is that right?
Single.
Amina? She came in the house as a single. I was a dater. Amina is
an ex.
An ex, right?
An ex, but she had to choose. She had to vet women for Peter to date, and then Pam, you were a dater, and her ex-husband chose someone for her to date. So Pam, what was this process like for you?
It was crazy at first before getting into the Our process started in 2021. It was towards the end of 2021. And a lot of back and forth. We had a lot of evaluations to go through. Fast forward, there's a date. We didn't know anything until the day before our flight. So we fly out, and at this point, Troy was going to be the dater. I was going to be the ex, choosing for him. When we went to Lexington, that's when I found out that I'm going to be the dater. He's going to be the ex, so we knew it was a possibility, but we didn't know for sure until we got to Lexington that I was going to be dating. So yeah, that was, which I didn't mind. I just wanted to have fun. It was something new that I just wanted to be a part of, and I enjoyed myself. So I was excited. I went in with an open mind, and, open heart and open mind to have fun, to meet new people, develop new relationships. So it was good coming in. It was good.
I think there's a misconception, and I mean, and you can attest to this, that we knew a lot more about what was happening in the house, and we did not.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
No, give me the question.
No, I was just saying, like, I mean, you can just speak on it. Like, we didn't know going into the house quite what it was. We knew basically what you guys knew, that it's a dating show, and that I knew that they had asked me to date, and I knew that Peter would be dating. But in terms of what encompassed that, like, I had no idea.
Same. Yeah, we didn't know. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. All I knew is basically what you just said. Yeah. I'm supposed to help find somebody for Peter today, but I didn't know the setup. I didn't know who was going to be living in the house. I thought that, probably going to be a bunch of singles living with us, and that's kind of what I had made up in my mind. But I didn't know the way. I mean, they didn't tell us anything pretty much, but that we were going to be there, and it was going to be about dating for our exes. And I was excited. Like, I was excited to do it. I decided not to date. I think, because we did our, all the interviews and stuff earlier this year. I think much later than most of the cast. But when they called us, I remember them asking who wants to date. And initially it was only supposed to be Peter, but then it ended up being you and Peter. And I, being that I'm in a relationship, I didn't want to date because that would have ruined my current situation. And so I said, let me just, be the helper. And it was good. I was excited from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, honestly, I'm very shy when it comes to dating and opening up that part of my life. So I really didn't want to date at first at all. I'm like, it's like, the few things that I think that I get to kind of keep to myself in a way. And it was really the last minute that I decided, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Just to jump, you know what I'm saying? Like, good. All the reasons you have to say no.
Tara, you were shy?
I am shy a little bit, but like, I'm shy when it comes to like showing that part of myself, like dating. It's a very private thing for me. So, it's, despite, like us all living together and you guys seeing a different side of my personality because we're so close, like in general, and Amina will tell you, I don't think, it's only been recent that I've even shared with her, like, people that I've dated. I don't think she even believed me until then.
Yeah, kind of. I believed you, but I just never had never seen it like with my own eyes. I just always heard stuff here.
But that's good. It's meant to be private.
Yeah, some things. So guys, let me ask you this, like, coming into this, like, especially, well, this is for everybody, honestly, everybody answer this question. Did you truly think that you were going to find a person to date? Did you really feel that in your heart? Like, you could find a person in these unknown circumstances?
Honestly, like I said, I came in with an open heart, open mind. I didn't know what to expect, but because I wasn't sure I was actually going to be the dater, I was just going with the flow. If I found love, I found, then that's great. If I didn't, I was going to enjoy the ride. I wanted to enjoy the experience. And that's how I looked at it, because, I don't know, after 13 years of marriage, you want to find you want to find love again, but you're not in a rush. And for me, I got married when I was 18. So I had a little fun afterwards, and then had to calm it down. But I don't know, like I said, I came in with
calm
an
it
open
down.
mind. I came in with an open mind, and yes, now I am ready for love. So I guess yes and no. I was down for whatever.
Okay. I like that. Tina.
I say that after the first mixer, I was like, no. Like, I was even contemplating being like, I'm out of here. Like, this is dumb. Like, I love everybody that's in the house. But, I was like, I'm thinking lineup of men. Okay?
Right.
What was it? How many male daters was it? It was just Peter.
Was it 3?
Or Justin?
Right.
Oh, it was 3. Yeah.
3. Yeah.
So, I was like, but then like second mixer, I was like, you know what? Let's play the game. Like, maybe
let's see.
Let's see what happens. And then it happened. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that first experience was nerve-wracking. Amina, did you think, like, knowing Peter, you know what I'm saying? Knowing Peter as a friend, then knowing him as a boyfriend, then husband, and kid's father, did you think you could honestly find Peter somebody?
I thought that I could definitely find him somebody to have fun with.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
While we're
fair.
There. However, did I think that I could find someone that he's actually going to be with, like, in a real relationship? No. Mm-hmm. Honest answer. Yeah. I didn't. I mean, I didn't think that coming in. But I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's somebody and he's actually going to really fall in love. I was like, let's just see. So I, like Pam, I was kind of like open and I was hoping for it. But honestly, my gut was like, nah.
It's so funny because I live on, like, the mom side of the world, and it's like, I feel like I missed so much. It's like, I forgot what like being 20s and 30s was like. So to see these women come in the house and see these men come in the house, it's like, wait a minute, there's a whole world of like people dating. Like, because when I first, like, there's a whole world of good looking people and people to choose from. Because honestly, in my head, when I first did it, I was like, would I ever take a guy who's on a dating show serious? And then that was kind of like, I'm like, I'll date, but like, would I take the guy serious? And I don't know if going into it, like, I even thought I could, I'm like, what's this guy's motive? What's his ulterior motive? Like, who is he really,
Right.
And, to have met a genuine person in any way, I don't know if that was my expectation. I'm always afraid coming into these situations just a little bit. It's like, I got to sit back and be very quiet, look, see, feel the personalities before I can just feel like, okay, I can for a little bit. And so, I mean, I was shocked. I would look, even coming into this, I was like, I would never, ever kiss somebody on this show. Are you guys
Speaking of kissing,
look, and I'm just like sticking my tongue down Winthrop's throat. Like, I was like, whoa. And then I was like, honestly, I was like, that was nice. Oh, wow. So, I was shocked. I was really shocked. I couldn't believe it.
But you had fun though, right?
I had a lot of fun. I had a blast in this house. I have like separation anxiety now from you guys.
I know.
I know you guys don't see it in the chat, but it's there. I'm not very good at showing my emotions sometimes. Like, I think that, and for me, that kind of leads me to the next question, which is like, what would be the scariest moment for you guys doing this? What was like the scariest moment? Mine was actually meeting people that I like and are genuine. I was like, oh wow, like are we going to be friends? Is this temporary? Like, have we gotten to know each other this long and then it's nothing? We're never going to talk to each other again. Like what happens after that, after this? I think that was scary for me. So what was the scariest moment for you guys?
For me, it was definitely anytime I had to public speak in front of everybody, I'm terrified. And so my family can see that and they're like, why? We can tell that you're, probably everybody else can, but they can tell that I'm so nervous because I'm not a public speaker. So that was like the most nerve-wracking part for me. Anytime I have to speak like in front of everybody, I'm like, ugh.
With me too, I feel you, Tina, because I'm the same. Like as far as speaking goes, like I can be on a stage in front of people singing, I'm comfortable, but speaking, because I always feel like a lot of times I'm not able to express what I'm thinking with the right words. Right. So then I get misunderstood, and I'm just always thinking about, damn, what if they don't get it?
Amina, I'm like that too. But I'm like that, Amina.
As far as filming, I think for me, my scariest moment was right before when I did the block, because my heart was like, damn, oh my God, I got to explain it in the right way so that it doesn't look crazy. Yeah. So that for me was like the most nervous, I guess.
Wow. Yeah.
I think you did a good job. Explaining yourself. I understood it. It made sense.
Okay, yeah.
I think you could be like a little hard on yourself. Like, I don't think.
Yeah.
But I understand because I'm like that too. Amina, sometimes the way I feel, what I'm thinking, it doesn't, I don't really know how to communicate it well.
You do it very well.
In my head, I'm not, because like Tina you said, I don't like speaking in public. That's just not my thing. I get really, really nervous. So whenever I had to speak in public, it was nerve-wracking for me. But the thing that I coming in, not knowing what I was walking into, I guess my fear, I guess it's not a fear, but concern would be if I would get along with the people in the house, because you see shows and reality TV and you see the catty women, they're starting stuff for no reason, for attention, for fame or whatever it is. And that's not me. So I was concerned about that. I was just like, I'm going to go in and be myself and just try to get along with people. So, yeah.
Right.
Did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. Look, I know you guys think I love speaking in public and I'm so good at it, but I'm actually.
You are great at it, Tara.
Yeah. And on top of being shy, like I was always in like public speaking clubs and things like that, but I always had to write it out. So it was very different. So I think just reality TV in general, like kind of, and Amina can agree to this, like pushes you in a space where you have to talk all the time. So I have to like suppress the anxiety and just try to do it.
That's amazing. You do it so well. We all don't really like speaking in public, but you can't really tell. So that's good.
Yeah. So guys, I want to ask you this. I asked the guys this last week, so it'd only be fair that I ask you guys this week. And that is all of like, I want you guys to think about this and like build a robot in your head. Like what is, and everybody has to participate, and it doesn't matter if you have a boyfriend.
Okay. I was about to say.
It does not matter if you have a boyfriend. It is, okay, build the perfect person in your head. And that means personality, body, and face.
Oh my gosh.
Like there is no limit. There's no limit.
Oh. Who's going first?
I need a minute.
Okay, well, I'll go first. Okay, so you say body, face, and
body, face, and personality.
And personality. Yes. Okay, so I like dark men, chocolatey men. Okay. Oh,
come on, chocolate.
Tall. I like them tall. A nice goatee, beard. Personality. I like for them to be kind, a gentleman. I love a man who knows how to treat a woman, open up doors. I like romance. The personality. I like for them to be funny. Somebody who knows how to communicate well. Not somebody who does not take themselves too seriously.
Mm.
You know, they know how to enjoy the moment, but also know how to plan, and just a well-rounded guy. I know that's a lot, but you know, just a good heart, a good spirit, somebody who loves kids, you know, all of that. Spiritual person. I like that. So yeah. Oh, great teeth, face, great teeth. Lips. The lips have to be, I don't know, y'all. It's hard to explain, like, the bottom.
I
The
feel like she's
bottom
kissed these lips on somebody
know.
before, and she wants to take those lips and put them on every single person.
Girl, let me tell you, I don't know if y'all experienced, you know, kissing somebody with smaller lips. I have full lips, and to kiss somebody with tiny lips, I don't know, for me it's a turn off. So you have to have a nice size, you know, lips to be able to, you know, put against mine.
They got to match. It's like a puzzle. They have to match. They have to
puzzle.
match. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Amina, you want to
Yeah,
go? Or
so-
Tina, you need more time?
I probably need more time.
Okay, let me think.
All right, Tina.
gracious,
You know, one
Tina.
person.
Go, Tina.
I know.
Okay, so physically, I don't know. Like, I just want you to be attractive and healthy,
Yeah.
and like, because I've dated short, I've dated tall, dated dark, I've dated light. You know, so I just need you to be healthy, like take care of yourself. You know, I don't want to be wiping your ass at 80 years old. I want you to be like healthy. Personality, I need you to take a joke. I need you to be chilling. I need you to like, I don't need you to be like attention seeking. I cannot stand when people are like attention seeking. Like,
yeah, me too. Me too. Throw that in for me.
Yeah, I want to just sit back in the corner and chill with you, and like we always have a good time. Like I always want to have a good time with my person, you know, make a living with my person, you know. But yeah, I think that's it. What else? It was personality, looks,
A body and well, not looks, but personality, face, and body.
Yeah. So face, I just want you to have a nice face, you know, just look nice, be attractive.
Okay.
Yes, I love it. I mean, if I have to think about, like, it's hard for me to paint the perfect man because I feel all I see is my man right now. Because to me, he's perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like,
and you know, and that's honest. That's honest. That's like so honest. Like I love when you know that moment when you're in love and like
yes,
you know, like everything about that person just fills you up. So it's really hard to see out. It's even hard to relate to a sad love song. It's like, oh, that's not where I am. I can't even relate to that. So
yeah, but I'm pretty much describing him when I say like Tina says, someone healthy and like into fitness. He doesn't have to be like, you know, 6-pack and all that, but like at least like to live a healthy lifestyle because that's what I'm all about. As far as face, to me, personality makes a face. So I can't do someone too pretty in the face. Like, you know, men sometimes it's too gorgeous. It's like scares me because I'm so flawed. Like, I agree. You know, so I like a little edge, like, and it has to be the personality that makes me look at him and be like, oh, he's so beautiful. And then what's the last one?
Well, it's a personality, body, and face.
Yeah,
I think you kind of encompassed all that.
Personality. Someone that is a little bit. I mean, because I like kind also. Kindness is my number one thing. But maybe someone, you know, that's a little more like potent than me. Like I'm sometimes too nice, so I need that. You know, like you know, someone that is also alpha. You know, tells me which way to go. That's like manly. So yeah, I need that.
So I didn't answer this last week because the guys were there and they, you know, they were putting people's heads on other people's bodies and what have you. So I was like, I got out of answering, but I guess, you know, like it's really important for me to have a person with a very, you know, a strong personality. And although people may think I'm confrontation, I'm really not. It's like the confrontation comes from either the inability to respect my intelligence or to be dishonest, you know, like honesty I can handle, because honesty always makes sense. Even if it hurts, it always makes sense. So just a strong enough personality to be able to sit in the face of truth, and tell the truth is very important for me.
Exactly.
And, you know, like, as much as I'm in control, I remember Lady Gaga said this one time, like, she just wants to come home and like submit, right? Because she's had to control all these things in her life. And so for me, you know, being that I have my children, and if you know, looking for a man that's obviously not my kid's father, it's really important for me to be in a position where I can just let my guard down and be like completely vulnerable, and that be a safe space.
Right.
You know, and so a guy to take that on. You know what, you know, despite me dating Peter, I'm into looks.
Yeah.
Oh man, Peter.
I'm joking. No, he knows when I first started dating him, I never thought Peter was very handsome. I thought he was kind of funny looking. But
you didn't?
Grew on me. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
okay. That was the thing that I said, that his personality.
Well, you know what?
Yeah. I was gonna say what Amina said. Yeah, the personality made the face. So I am into like not like super pretty, but like really good looking. I like that. I like to like, you know, kind of stalkerish, like lust after him when he's not paying attention. You know, I like that kind of stuff, you know, like look at him when he's not looking, and then and the body to be nice. And you guys are gonna stop, because I'll be the only shallow person here, because you guys just don't want to say it. And he needs to be packing, okay? All right. And so you guys don't have to say it, but I'll freaking own it.
I concur. Oh yes. Yeah, I want to. Can I elaborate on that, Tara? Let's say, for those of you out there who says size doesn't matter, it does. And Tara, I think we had a conversation about this in the house outside. I don't think they're short. However, it does matter, you know, just a little FYI. But you know, if you're not packing, you have to put in extra work, if you know what I mean. You know, you have to something, your other game has to be strong. For a little but yeah. And Tara also,
but you know, everybody's different. People think that every woman's the same, and I've spoken to other women that's not their thing. So you can't just assume that's every woman's thing, and that's okay. Because I think that sometimes, you know, just to make sure that's not a stereotype here, that's like maybe
that's true. Yeah, what she said.
And guys, let me ask you, if you know, if you guys could like walk back into this house and do it all over again, right? Knowing kind of like what we know now, the energy that we've all shared, like if you could walk back into this house, right? And what is something that you would do differently? What's a different attitude, different, just anything that you would do differently that you feel like would aid in your experience?
I know for me, I would be more present, because I was there, but in my head, I was thinking of my kid. I was just going through it a little bit, and I feel like I wasn't really social. I was going to the side by myself a lot, doing my own thing, and I would be more with you guys, and you know, more conversations, and you know, try to be more present. Because looking back, it's like, damn, I spent so much time with you guys, but I didn't really, because I was so absent in a way. So yeah.
Okay. For me, in the house, looking back at it, I would say I would have been more sensitive to Troy's feelings. You know, I kind of dismissed his feelings you know, on the show, not all the time, but sometimes. You know, this was totally new for the both of us, and for him to have watched me date other men, I wasn't really thinking about his feelings during that time. I was just thinking about me trying to have fun. It's my time. And looking back, yeah, that's the only thing that I would change. I don't regret anything, but I would be more attentive or more sensitive to his feelings.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, I think I did everything I was supposed to do. I think I did the show. I met somebody, I had a connection with them. Like,
yeah.
The only thing that I probably would do different is I'd probably talk more. I'd probably when I feel like when the cameras came around, I kind of like,
She ran from the camera, Tina.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, is there anything differently, like maybe like you would have done with just from what we've seen so far, with Jeremy that you didn't do? Like, would you have done anything different even in that situation? No. I'm good.
Everything worked out. That situation is cool. So there's nothing different. You know, I didn't do too much, and I feel like I probably feel like I did too little, but I was chilling. So no, it's nothing that I would really do differently handling that situation as of right now.
For me, I feel like I was a little uptight. Once I realize I like someone and they like me, I get extremely nervous. Like I am 100% cool and fine until I really feel like someone likes me or I like them. And it makes me shy. Because then it puts me in a place to be vulnerable. And I think even tonight, I didn't see the full episode, but I did hear me say, like, being vulnerable sometimes in front of in this way is a very scary thing for me, and it always has been. So I really wish I could just sometimes I guess let that go, but it's hard,
Yeah.
Because like you sometimes you go through a lot, so it's really hard to like let someone go.
Yeah. I understand.
Be vulnerable. And so well, all right, so now it's about to get juicy. And I have to keep saying Amina has to answer these questions because she's in a relationship.
Right.
So she's gonna say, so she knows she can't not answer the question because she's in a relationship.
To participate.
Oh my God.
You have to participate. Even if like as long as it's gonna create nothing bad at home. I don't want it to create
just girl talk. Tell him it's just girl talk, girl.
Oh my God.
But this one may have some thought process, so it can't just be girl talk. So okay.
Okay.
If you can't answer all of these questions, that's fine. Then and so this will be between the entire cast. That means daters, exes, singles. Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And who would you send home?
Oh, I love that question. All three of them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys probably haven't seen last week's episode. Between Peter and Jeremy, it was so freaking funny. They were swapping out people. People. Let's see. I think Peter said, who did he say? I think he said he would fuck Tina and he would marry Thelma. And Jeremy said he would fuck Thelma and marry Tina.
Oh, wow. They swapped. Okay.
But I forgot who they sent home. But it was so freaking funny. And I was just like, wait till I tell Tina that she's been talked about so much on this show.
Wow.
So, yeah, but it was just funny, and well, and so here we go, ladies.
Oh, okay. So I would have to think about that, Tara.
Mina's like,
oh my goodness.
No.
So
it's that.
Who you would? So who would I fuck?
Guys, and look, and hey, this is like, just, it doesn't have to be so serious.
Oh,
doesn't mean you're gonna fuck them. I'm not gonna make you go fuck this person.
Thank you.
So I'm not gonna make you fuck this person.
Who else would I? Will was a try. I think Will.
Okay.
So fuck Will, marry Jeremy, and
Jeremy.
And I'd kick out Gary.
You were what?
Kick out Gary.
Oh.
I love Gary though. I'm not into the dad bod thing. Like I like a nice bod.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh my God.
I'm glad he's not on here.
Me too. This is all fantasy. This is a fantasy question. Think of fantasy football. So
for me, that is kind of a hard question. I say I would marry Darius.
no, who would you fuck? And then who
I
would
know.
you marry?
I'm thinking. The singles. It wasn't. I didn't have that many good options. Okay,
Of the
so
whole house, of the whole house, the entire house. It could be anybody.
yeah, but the cast is my family. I couldn't. So I guess I would fuck Will. So fuck Will, marry Darius, and kick out. Can I get back to you on who I need to kick out?
Come on. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
Who wouldn't you smash? Kick that person out.
Who would you kick out? Who got on your nerves? There has to be one person. Even if he wasn't close to you, it was like at a distance. The show's over. We're not going to really kick them out.
Oh no. They had to be in the house.
Yeah, they would have to be, or at the hotel.
Okay, because there was this guy. He never made it in the house, but he didn't have any facial hair. He was bald and kind of slim. He had like a sausage head. He looked like a hot dog. I don't know. I don't even know his name, but he never made it in the house. And I was thinking, how did he make it, as a single? So I guess I have to pick somebody else because y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Cornelius. I would kick out Cornelius. He's okay. Friend zone.
All right, Amina.
Oh my God. I can't say anybody.
Who would you send home then? I'll take the pressure off.
Oh no, she need to answer all of those questions.
She has to answer all the questions. Oh,
well,
God.
I did think Will was a nice guy as well. As family.
So what would you do?
But I would probably damn. Oh my God.
My hypothetical.
Okay, I can't get in trouble for saying I would fuck my ex though. Peter. I would probably say marry Will if I had to, just as far as, the type of guy I think he is. I didn't get to know him as much as I wanted, but kick out, I have no clue. I don't know. Who would I kick out? Oh, man, this is hard.
It's like, I gotta be.
I know it's hard, right? Yeah.
What was the one? Wait, was it your what was what's his name?
Send home. Oh, who?
Rod.
The one that I dated? Oh,
Rod. You dated him, Pam, right?
Oh, Rod. Yes.
Rod.
Oh my God.
So I said,
I forgot about Veron.
Oh, Veron. What would you do with him?
Yeah, what would you do with him?
I think I would want to test drive,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sam, we did not ask if you needed a secretary.
What? What? I just forgot about Veron. I forgot about him. So yeah. I think we probably wanna see what he's doing,
Okay, so these are my answers, and it has not changed. I've thought about it. So it is the same. I would fuck Jeremy. I would marry. Who did I say I would marry? Winthrop.
Oh yeah.
I would send, and then I would send Cornelius home.
Oh, so we both would send Cornelius home. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I don't feel bad.
Hard game.
No, every time I have this, I ask this question. Everybody's like, "What?" I'm like,
"Do you answer every time?"
I answer the same question. Yeah, that one. Because I mean, it's like a game, it's such a dirty game. You gotta participate. You can't try to sneak out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's changed. Like I really thought about it this week, and I'm like, would I change anybody up? Would I change? And then no.
No, it stays the
I'm
same.
trying to think. Even in the singles, who, even
I want to give my disclaimer because, like, when I went to Atlanta, I hung out with Will, and I don't want Will to think, "Wow, Tina secretly wants to smash me." Like, I don't. It's just a game. I don't want to.
Guys, like, well, Will is extremely
He's gonna be
handsome.
giving you the eye.
Yeah,
no, Will is extremely handsome. So
Yeah, Will was nice looking. Yeah, very nice looking.
And
Oh my God.
we don't even know if you meant that in a shady way. It just sounded so shady.
For me?
I know, right?
Oh,
You're so shady. You're such a shady lady.
No, that wasn't shady. No.
Okay,
He was a nice looking guy. You know.
So, did any of you see the episode tonight?
I did.
Oh, I did. Loved
Pam.
it. It was a great episode.
It was a great. What's your favorite moment about tonight's episode?
Oh.
It had a lot of you in there. I didn't see the entire thing, but
No, it didn't have a lot of me. No, it
it seems so. Yeah.
was more of the Amarachi Ugo story.
Okay.
So I was
But
in
I
it,
meant like when they said you're like, you made it very clear that you liked Will and that you definitely liked Corwin.
Corin, how they kind of chop that thing up there, so no, Corin is very nice looking. So, I just wanted to see if we had chemistry.
Okay.
Because initially, let me say this,
I make
and
sure
they
you
didn't
don't,
show
you don't
that.
give away for next week. You could just like
No, I'm not gonna give anything away. But initially, when they didn't show that. Before, I was like, I wanted to get to know Corin. I wasn't connecting with Will.
I see.
Yeah, I wasn't. That's why I was open to giving Corin a chance, because I was not vibing with Will initially
At first.
and that's why. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't even think I knew that. So that's
I know.
interesting
So
that
a
you
lot of
say
people.
that.
I don't think anybody knew that.
Okay.
Troy knew that initially, but nobody else knew.
And look, I always thought it was fair because the first time around you had to share, so I felt like they owed you one.
Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Tara. So you had my back in the house. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, because these are extenuating circumstances, so the rules.
Yeah,
have to
right. Yeah,
they have.
It's a lot of pressure.
Did you, Tina? You watched the show tonight? Yes,
I did. Yes.
And what do you have to say about tonight's show?
I was actually praying because they asked.
Has your tongue healed from all that kissing? Is it sore? Is the muscle sore still?
By the good grace of God. By the good grace of God, it is. So they showed me and Jeremy in the bed, and they asked one of the producers asked me, like, what were you guys doing? And I was like, we were praying. Well, I'm sticking to that.
Praying.
It seems like every like literally this episode, every time they pan the camera around, Tina and Jeremy were kissing. I was like, "Well, I never saw any of this in the house."
I know they were doing a lot of making out.
I did not even see it once.
I did not see any of this.
Pam, because we had a little getaway spot. Pam, you caught us coming out one time. You were like,
"Oh yes, oh yes, I knew, I knew, yeah."
Oh, I want to know. I want to know.
You had to have. You should have been there.
The getaway spot.
We had a little getaway spot.
Look, all the food was making me sick, so I was always halfway ill anyway. So.
Oh my God.
It was making you sick, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but you cooked most of it. How was it making you sick?
I know. I just think it's just the meat there. The meat and that part of the meat.
Her own food.
Anyway, well, ladies, thank you guys so much for being here and sharing your experience on, just what we went through on this show after Happily Ever After, and and just your time. Like, I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, we appreciate you, Sarah. It was good seeing you, ladies.
All right, guys, and please
and
make sure you guys
Amina.
go and watch the other episodes so you guys can see. Like the first week we had the singles, just the singles, and just their experience was very different. And then last week we had just daters from the house, the guys. And so this week I wanted to just kind of mix it up and just have different energy. And because I think it is important that we always show that we are a cast. It didn't matter where we were staying.
Right.
It like the show could not exist without, singles, daters, exes. Like it could, the whole concept could not exist. So we are all a cast. Yeah, like I matter.
I think that was in the house the whole time. Of course you messed
exactly.
Up. Jeremy was in love on the show.
I appreciate that, guys. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think, people clicked just naturally, and those people stayed in the house. It's like Winthrop, we just clicked naturally, and that's what it was. And sometimes people just didn't. And I think it was really important to realize that you have 48 hours and we only have but so many weeks here. So you can't sit around and if you don't feel it and if it's not right, you have to move on. Or why are you here? Or just even see, if there's someone else, and I battle with that, which you guys all know, like, should I settle for the first person that I think I like? Is this it? Are there other people?
Oh, yeah.
Should I go and date? Like, what should I do? So I really did battle with that. And that was a true thing. And Amina and I would spend time in the closets and I'm like, girl, what should I do?
Yeah.
And she's she's sitting there doing her eye makeup. Like, I'm happy I don't have to make this decision.
I know.
And what I was telling you the whole time. So, but I know you were battling with that. And
I was battling just because, you just know we have 48 hours and so many people.
Right.
And at this point in my life and the age I am, it's like, I need to see everybody. I need to just make sure I need to like lay my hand at the hem of everybody's garment to see if they're the right one. But you know what? I think, just even from what they show, like, and Winthrop is an amazing guy. So I am happy that, was meant to be, will be. And it wasn't meant for me to see anybody else. So,
Absolutely.
But anyway, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. There's still more episodes to come, guys. So we can't give everything away. We can only kind of talk about what's happened tonight and previously. So if you want to know more information about the show, tune in next week on After Happily Ever After, the after show, episode 5.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye,
and I'm going to send this to all
good
the guys
night.
that you guys said you'd fuck, marry, and send home. I'm sending as we speak.
Oh,
Good night, ladies.
All right. Good night.
Y'all.